It's just a question that somebody asked, and they asked, "What is some good advice to get myself more into Chinese marketing,
Hmm.
besides studying more Chinese, looking into Weibo, etc., and reading your articles?" And this is somebody
Hmm.
that is not a person that's working in a company trying to sell stuff in China now. He's just a student. And let's see, let me try to answer that question. Because I think most people, when they think about this question, like how would I get more into Chinese marketing, they're thinking about getting jobs, maybe, thinking about working somewhere, or maybe something corporate. I don't usually think that way. I
Hmm.
usually think about how to uh, do things in business or in a small business kind of way myself. So that's
Hmm.
the way that I could answer that question. Um, I mean, if I wanted to get more into Chinese marketing now and I didn't have the
Hmm.
experience I have now, I guess what I'd do is I'd move to China, get a lot of Chinese friends. If I
Hmm.
didn't have my Chinese wife, I would go get a Chinese girlfriend, right?
Okay.
And just like integrate myself within that whole, integrate myself within the
Environment.
culture, and be sure to learn Chinese. Okay, don't
Hmm.
go into a city like Shanghai or Beijing and just get right into the expat community where you're talking English all the time with people, because that would just be a waste of time. I think it's better to be surrounded by Chinese people.
Hmm.
And then what I would do after that is I'd do some kind of freelancing work.
Yeah.
That's how I think about it. Like do some translation, perhaps.
Hmm.
This is what I did before too. Start with translation or start with some very specific niche in marketing, because it's really
Hmm.
hard to sell services and marketing to people if you don't have enough experience in that area. You know what I mean? Like if I now tried to start a new company exactly like Nanjing Marketing Group, it would be
Hmm.
a lot harder to get into that niche at first. So I wouldn't start
Hmm.
a company that does all the things that Nanjing Marketing does. These big
Hmm.
solutions for education marketing and B2B marketing, and the solutions are relatively complex and they take a whole team to operate. I'd start with something
Hmm.
small instead, like just localizing videos for Douyin, you know, helping companies
Hmm.
localize their videos, or just like one platform and one really, really niche thing. Start doing that, or doing it the other way around too, like helping Chinese companies do it abroad, because um, they have money and you can
Hmm.
practice Chinese in that way, and you can do the marketing in English. That's another way of doing it.
Yeah. So I would say the really key point here should be go to a city where you can fit yourself in with all those culture and atmosphere. You not
Yeah.
want to go into the really remote cities where
Mm.
you don't really have a lot of opportunities, but you also don't want to go to this super city like Beijing, Shanghai, where you can't really even speak Chinese because people will just treat you as a foreigner
Yeah.
and they will speak English to you.
Yeah. But you're just
So
hold on. You're just repeating me though. So are you agreeing with me, or
I sort of, I
you don't
really
you don't?
think no, I really think it's hard for someone right now to come to China and starting to do marketing.
Yeah.
It's just too hard.
Yeah.
Not despite yes, people may like you because you're a foreigner, because you speak English, but for business, it's not the point of view. I mean, the people is not gonna like you, your business because you speak English.
Mm.
It's only because you provide good service, and that's just so hard. So if you want to really study everything, the first thing is you get some Chinese friends and
Yeah.
friends who know marketing, like me.
Yes. Okay. All right. So you could, yes, a person that wants to get more into Chinese marketing could do this: move to Nanjing, become friends with Lawrence, and take it from there. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think the most
Cool.
important thing is you come to China and then you can learn from those applications because there are a lot of applications in China and the service and the marketing they do is totally different. So you really need to come to here to feel how they
Yeah.
provide marketing service in here, rather than seeing those articles or you may see videos on
Right.
YouTube. They just help in a certain stage. But when it comes to the real experience, you must come to China and you really need to experience why Douyin is so famous in China,
Yeah.
why Uber got defeated by Didi, and you really need to come to here to feel it, and then
Hmm.
probably you can start your marketing journey in China.
Right. Yeah.